Greetings. Hello everyone, it's Goose. This video takes us to Massachusetts, where an officer has been barred for life from being an officer in that state.
A former police officer with ties to the Sandra Birchmore murder case has been barred from ever being a cop in Massachusetts again. As 25 Investigates previously reported, Joshua Heel was accused of lying about a sexual relationship he had with Birchmore when she was a young adult. Heel still maintains he did nothing wrong.
I'm glad that this is over and behind us.
Abington Town Manager Scott Lambiase reacting to the post-commission order. It says former Abington School Resource Officer Josh Heel can never seek or hold employment by any law enforcement agency in Massachusetts again.
It's what we had anticipated, what we had hoped for with our recommendation. I think it's probably what's best.
Heel met Sandra Birchmore in a previous role working for Stoughton's Animal Control Unit. His name was published in an internal affairs report that accused Stoughton police officers of sexually grooming Birchmore when she was a minor.
The deputy told me that Heel and the deceased woman were friends and that they had texted quite frequently. I believe it was daily.
In a recording leaked to 25 Investigates last year, former Abington Police Chief David Del Papa revealed that Heel had intimate knowledge of Birchmore's involvement with the Stoughton officers, and he said Heel admitted to having sex with Birchmore in Stoughton when she was a young adult.
The deputy chief had disclosed to me that he had received oral sex from a woman, and I basically told him that it happened off duty and extra matter of affairs on any of my business.
Birchmore was found dead in her Canton apartment in February of 2021. State police and the medical examiner ruled it a suicide. Last summer, federal authorities charged former Stoughton police officer Matthew Farwell with murdering Birchmore and staging her death to look like she hung herself. Heel's law enforcement certification will say expired. We found nothing in the agreement that bars Heel from being a police officer in another state. Heel's lawyer tells 25 Investigates Heel is a government witness in Matthew Farwell's prosecution, and his agreement with Post is not and should not be construed as an admission of fault or liability for any of the allegations asserted by Post or any other entity.
Now, hopefully, he will never be an officer in any other state as well. And if you have a good department that does a decent background check, it should show up why his certificate was expired. What's your thoughts on this video? Comment and let us know.